Hello guys, thanks for watching, thanks for joining my channel. I'm back to a normal tarot review today, and this will be The Guardian of the Night Tarot by MJ Cullinane. MJ is the creator of the Crow Oracle and also the Crow Tarot, and this is the third one in the series. And I think she's actually working on a fourth one as well. Okay, so what I wanted to do was, I'm not going to leave this really long. It's going to be a very straightforward video, and it's just my thoughts on what I think of the deck, because I've had it for a couple of weeks now, and I've been working with it, and I just want to give like the lowdown on what's been happening with it. Those of you who know me know that I absolutely love animal decks. The Brady Tarot and the Wild Unknown are my go-to decks now. And there's not many animal tarot decks that I don't like. I'm not so keen on the Orion's Tarot, but like as for the Brady and the Wild Unknown, they really do have my heart. When this, I didn't actually back this on Kickstarter, because I knew it was going to be published by a house, and when it was published by our house, I thought, you know what, I don't know, I kind of held back a little bit, and then I caved in and ordered it. Do I feel any different now I've had it? No, not really. It's Rider Waite based 78 card deck, obviously. It says, from the creator of the Crow Tarot, this richly illustrated 78 card deck and guidebook are reminders that there is always light to be found even on the darkest of nights. Discover a vast menagerie of animal energy to guide you on your journey through the toughest times and discover wisdom insight into these moments. This tarot deck is not a tool to banish the darkness, but an invitation to dream the divine dreams that emerge from the night and to find beauty wherever you are on the path. The wise creatures of this deck walk beside you and offer their individual gifts of wisdom and inspiration to your readings as the shining moon and flickering fireflies illuminate your path through the forest. And it's got cover design by Nick Welsh and cover art by MJ Cullinane. So obviously it's typical AO's packaging, two-part box, with like a quote in there, and it comes with a guidebook, and then you get the cards. Back in the day, I first of all started my first animal deck journey with the one by Ted Andrews, and it was this Animal Wise Spirit Tarot, which I've still got. It's not the best aesthetically pleasing deck, but hang on, let me just get a few cards for you. It's not the best aesthetically pleasing deck by any sense of the word, but it works. It's a really, really good system. And what I totally respected about Ted Andrews was he really knew his stuff. And what I did love about this deck is it works on a system. So, for instance, all the winged ones, which is swords, were all animals with wings. The four-legged were obviously animals with four legs. The shapeshifters were things like snakes and beetles, and ancients of snakes and beetles, sorry. And it really, really worked as a deck. You could kind of spot the animal and you knew which suit it was from. And also you had the keyword on the bottom. I think that this is my first version, and I think there was a second version. And I know it's been long out of print, but this deck I will always treasure, because of the system behind it. And the guidebook is absolutely phenomenal, what he wrote as well. And so obviously I expected all animal decks to follow that system, but they didn't, and that's fine. But like, I mean, it can be a little confusing. Now, first of all, let's go, it's typical Hay House cardstock. I don't think there's any core to it. There hasn't been in the last few decks, probably not. I can't see because I've got my ring light on, and another thing, guys, you'll have to bear with because my ring light keeps switching itself off. So the backs are lovely as well, and so are the fronts. This isn't in order. I kind of like it, but I don't like it at the same time. Some of the artwork to me is a little bit jarring. Like this one, for instance, I'm not being unkind to anyone, but like, I mean, I particularly don't like the way that card kind of works. And I would have liked to have seen, I don't know, I suppose I would have liked to have seen kind of a system going on instead of like random animals. You know, some of the cards are beautiful. I absolutely love them, and they do give the meaning of the generic Rider-Waite-Smith meaning. You know, obviously you've got the hedgehog kind of hibernating under the logs. It's rest period. Judgment, the snake shedding its skin. So it's totally readable as a tarot deck. Obviously some belief systems relate the L to wisdom, others the L as a bad omen. So obviously depending on what kind of system you follow, you know, in animal law. But like the Eight of Cups as well, I don't know, as I said, like I do, it's very kind of and I love collage decks normally, but this one kind of like doesn't kind of hit the mark for me, sadly. It will be a deck that I will be parting with very soon, and it's a shame because I really wanted to love it, because as I said, I adore the Crow Tarot. I've had that 4 or 5 years now, and I also love the Crow Oracle as well. But this one, not so much. I mean, I love the Devil as the mythological creature, the Jackalope, because I love animal mythology as well. The Nine of Cups there, showing the peacock, you know, pride, everything like that. And the Four of Cups there as well. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, you know, some of the cards for me are a little bit off. And I know this deck's really popular, and I know my opinion probably will be somewhat unpopular, but you know, I mean, I bought this deck with my own money. I'm entitled to say what I want to say. You know, I'm trying to keep it very kind and very unbiased as well. So, you know, this is what reviewing decks is all about. You're not always gonna like everything, are you? So yeah, sadly, this is one that's gonna go to find a new home. I would have preferred, I would have preferred this one as maybe the Hangman, for instance. And so yeah, you can see what I mean. That kind of works really well. The Eight of Pentacles with the bee, the worker bee. Three of Swords, that doesn't work quite so well for me. And the Tower, but the guidebook is really good as well. I mean, you know, there's all kinds of stories in here as well, and the author creator does say why, you know, she's chosen that kind of animal, and they're all, obviously most of the animals are native to America, Canada, not so much European animals, but yeah, there is a few European animals in here, but you know, we kind of like don't have things like coyotes here, or you know, armadillos and things like that. But yeah, I do, as I said, like I love the concept of some of the cards. You know, it works really well. Dolphins, I think I would have like used for a water card, but that's my opinion. You know, obviously I'm not a deck creator, I just review decks. But yeah, and so like I just wanted to do a brief flip through of these cards as well, just to show you what you're going to get for your money. I mean, it retails at about 15 Great British pounds. I had my copy from Amazon. So let me see what that animal is there, number 7, which is the Chariot. The animal is the honey badger. See, I didn't know the you know, the kind of mythology beyond the honey badger. So like I've just like briefly read in the book, and it does make sense. But yeah, it's a shame because I really wanted to love it. That card looks too similar as well to the other one. But like, sadly on this occasion, I really don't. So I'll just kind of carry on flicking through the cards, guys, and you can make your own minds up. Yeah, see, some of the cards look like to me that it's like kind of like they've had like kind of a filter put over after the process is done. you know, like one of those, was it oil painting filters or something like that? And so yeah, I'm not so keen on that really. But yeah, there you go guys, this is the Guardian of the Night Tarot. It's available now, mass market, by MJ Cullinane. And yeah, if you like animal decks, this may be a good starter deck to get some like kind of energy from the animal. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's up to you what you choose. But sadly, this one is not for me. And so thank you for watching anyway. I hope you have a lovely time wherever you are in the world. I will see you on Wednesday, more than likely, where I'm doing a live with Levi. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with a journal video where somebody's asked me to do some creative process. This is what I'm doing. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be back with a journal video and probably a tarot video at the end of the week. So thanks for watching guys, sending you all love, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.